Day 2 of the Tory Lanez shooting trial has wrapped up. Megan Thee Stallion, our very own right in Houston, took the stand to share her testimony, telling the court today that Tory Lanez shot her in the feet. Many have been skeptical of her story. She was heckled before even entering the courtroom.
Hey, Megan, why you lying on that boy? Why you lying on that boy? Is it the truth or a lie?
If you didn't understand that, the heckler said, Megan, why did you lie on that boy? Why did you lie on that boy? Now, so-called social media detectives have been picking apart this case for 2 years. If convicted, Tory Lanez faces more than 22 years in prison. Attorney Ed Jointer is here on the Factor Uncensored. Ed, what is this damn foolishness about? First of all, how did we get here, Ed?
Well, some people would say that this is hip-hop gone wrong. In its essence, it's a he said, she said case, an interpersonal relationship that went awry. And there are some serious allegations here, and the consequences are tremendous. And so that's what has everyone tuning in to try to figure out what exactly the truth is.
And if people are trying to keep up with who is facing what, Megan Thee Stallion is simply testifying, a witness in this case, while Tory Lanez is facing criminal charges, or has been charged and is facing crime now, right?
Yes. So Megan Thee Stallion isn't a lay witness. She is actually the complaining witness. And the complaining witness most times is the individual who the charges are based on. And so she is the complaining witness in this case. And so this was a big day for the prosecution. This was a big deal because it is the allegations on what happened to Megan Thee Stallion is the basis for why Mr. Lanez is in court.
Now, for the viewer out there, did she pursue those charges, or did the Los Angeles or whichever county it may be in, did they choose to pursue these charges against Tory Lanez once Megan made her report? How does that work?
Well, it's always, the burden is always on the state. It's the state's case, although they have a complainant. And sometimes they have a complaining witness that is cooperative. Sometimes they have a complaining witness that is uncooperative.
And right now, Megan is cooperative.
She is cooperative, yes.
But did she say, file these charges against him, or was this the district attorney's office and police saying, there was a crime here, let's move forward with this case, and here's a victim, here's a witness?
Well, Megan Thee Stallion's position has changed. It's my opinion that ultimately the charging powers rest with the state. And so, given the multitude of times that a story has changed, I am inclined to believe that the state is the one who elected to bring the charges, and now it appears that Megan Thee Stallion is on board.
Is she a problem witness? If you said her story has changed, and you know, we've all seen the Gayle King interviews and then other accounts of what happened. Is she a problem witness for the district attorney, the prosecutors in this case?
I don't know if she's a problem witness, but she's certainly not the perfect witness. Given the many times that her story has changed, that gives the defense a lot of ammunition to work with. And it's my opinion that the more she's gotten her story out there, the more problematic it's likely to be for the state's case.
Now, do we know what she testified to? What did she say in court today? Was there anything that was substantial that would help the prosecution or the defense or feed the fans out there?
I thought her testimony today was salacious. I thought that there was a little bit for both sides. Certainly she's laying the predicate and the foundation for the state to make their case, but I can assure you that the defense is waiting for their opportunity to cross-examine her.
Now, when you say salacious, what was most surprising? What caught your attention in her testimony today?
Perhaps her reasoning for not coming forth and being truthful. I thought that her explanation of why she wasn't honest and forthcoming as a witness on the front end of this case was the most interesting.
And what did she say that reason was?
Well, she lists a number of things, one of them being that the black community is not inclined to work with law enforcement, given that the George Floyd situation was taking the nation. She listed some things that gave her reason to pause before ultimately given the story that she's given now.
All right, Attorney Ed Jointer, thank you.